Are we ready? I'm not sure we are. I haven't seen anyone's chakra yet. It's a fine display of chakra. I think it's time. Woo! Hello! Welcome to this utter bollocks. It is Monday. Hom nom 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 indeed. It is Monday the 13th of April on what would have been day one of our Jungle Book show at the theatre. But the apocalypse happened. At least I've got the remnants of some gingerbread to eat. Not my wife's gingerbread this time. Giggity. But I'll deal. We are continuing on with our spectacular. Sam Whittle, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. We are carrying on with our spectacular playthrough of Spider-Man 2018 as voted for by you lot. We're doing, for those who don't know, Chewy Moore, the host, you beauty. I could kiss you, but I shan't because social distancing. The plan is, after I've eaten this cookie, for us to plough through this game. Side missions, story, cheeky tasks, everything. Plough right through.
Mr. Lee.
And then, it's a store-bought gingerbread gubbins. I still appreciate it, Sam, and I appreciate it a lot. Welcome aboard. If anyone could host as well, that'd be phenomenal, because I'm trying to make partner. Literally just have to put the viewer average. Thank you, Rebecca, for the host! Reading my damn mind! We're playing through it all, and then we're doing the DLC, and then we'll move on to another game. But also, as Rebecca asked before the show began, we will be doing Jackbox again. Might be tonight, might be tomorrow. Congrats, Sam! Nice work! I was going to say, you've got a lovely little tick there. Nice work. We are going to do Jackbox. Maybe tonight. Maybe tomorrow night. I'll know by the end of this stream. So keep an eye on my socials if you aren't already. Official CDJ on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, SoundCloud. What's the other one? YouTube. I was going to say Patreon. No. There is a Patreon for Big Damn content, Big Damn Cast, and there is one for my Kids TV podcast. But we're not here for that. We're here to carry on with Spidey. So if you are just starting, just joining, chuck us an om. You may be able to get through your CBBC work. No, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. My friend Ian managed to do that, who I used to work with at CBBC, but that was because at the time he was about to go abroad to do another series of Love Island, which he does the voiceover for. And basically, like, they did a bit of hookup action there, because it was like, about to do Love Island and Twitch at the same time, and Twitch went, yeah, partner. So I'm grinding, Sam. I'm grinding,
It's okay.
like we're grinding through Spider-Man. I was talking to my wife this morning about this.
Hello?
I think Spider-Man might actually
did you
be...
see my story?
Oh, hang
I
on.
did. Robbie must be pretty happy right now.
Yeah, it kind of went viral. And get this, Mayor Osborne just announced he's going to give Officer Davis an award this afternoon.
Wow. Wait, isn't Osborne's campaign rally this after? Oh, I see what he's doing.
Yeah, we all do. But still a pretty cool moment for Officer Davis and his family. I'll be there covering it. Wanna join me?
Yeah, of course. See you then.
Yeah, I was going to be doing a bit of a YouTube campaign to try and bump people a little bit more. It's a good shout. Lucy and I were talking this morning about how Spider-Man might be the greatest social distancer of them all. He stays separate from other people by swinging high above them. He's always wearing a mask. Yeah. And he pulls his punches, which means he never even has to come into contact for that long when he has to make contact. So, Spider-Man is the social distancing OG. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Today's drink, boring, because my hay fever's kicking off. And he's in a full-body condom. That is true. Just water today. My God. My God, that is the good stuff. I like it. Do you like it? Because I like it. Okay. So we can give everybody a chance to come and join in. Let's do a little bit of side missiony wishony. We've got a lab over here. Can we do this lab yet? I hope so. Because the crowd went, whoa.
Taking money from me. I should head out into the city and try to pay it forward.
Also, let's look for a newspaper. Hey guys, sorry. Spidey have an accelerated healing factor. He can heal quicker than an average human, yes, but he's not like, he's nowhere near like Wolverine levels. But in the comics, they do have a thing about how he can heal quicker, he just needs to take the time off. So like, if he is beaten up really badly, he needs to stay at home. He will heal quicker than an average person. So like if he broke his wrist, for example, it takes like, what, 2-3 months of rest in it, of physiotherapy, etc, etc, fracture clinic appointments, whereas Spidey would take like a week.
The lead up following might not only get the project back on its feet, but also expand it in ways we never could have imagined. Everything happens for a reason.
Oh, the phone call's going to get interrupted here.
Really
Or it's not.
Works out. Doc's work is too important to go unfinished.
Oh, it was a message, so he's just listening to it, I guess. To be fair, they lived in the before times. They lived in the before times. They weren't to know.
Hey Jeff, congrats on the ceremony today.
I was glad when it's over. A truck full of armed demons scares me less than public speaking. But I'm calling about something else.
What's up?
Just got a tip that the demons are moving on a Fisk construction site in Midtown.
Oh God.
If I ditch the ceremony prep to
I missed the before times.
I thought maybe my friendly neighborhood partner would want to know.
Understood. I'll do a swing by, let you know
Shoot.
what I find. And hey, here's a tip on public speaking. Picture everyone in their underwear. Wait, not Osborn. You know what? Never mind.
Oh shoot, Spidey. There we go. How are we and Lucy today?
Gearing up for
We
something
woke
big.
up super late today. Like, super late. I'm surprised there isn't a newspaper about Jefferson's ceremony or Osborn's campaign ceremony. Yeah, we woke up at like 12. I was unwell last night since I got food poisoning. So I was up very, very late in the middle of the night. Which made me very upset, which just only helped make today a real kick in the balls, yeah. Down came the goblin and took the spider out. No worries, Sam. I may just do that, because I need to up this campaign somehow. But you guys watching, hosting, following, all helps a lot. I greatly appreciate it. Wait, hang on. Oh, right. I was wondering why the scary music kicked in. I don't know what from. Hey, Hill Kieran! But, last night Lucy and I had 2 separate pizzas. And mine had meat, so I think mine made me unwell. Oh shoot, right. We're out of our depth with the rocket launcher guys here. Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't really want to eat anything, but gingerbread will... with its restorative properties, will make me stronger than ever before! Maybe. Who of the regular crew are here? Show us your chakras. Oh, shoot. Well, I did not. I agree, my friend. Oh, that's a shame. Show us your chakras. Rebecca has got a chakra out. Oh. Oh. In the name of Dr. Ray DeAngelo Harris. Show off your chakras. Whoa, Spidey. Don't overshoot your mark, son. Oh, no, I need to stream. bit of stability and sanity. Like I said, today's a bit sad because it would have been the first show of the Easter show. So, instead of putting on a show here for a bit instead, why not? Whoa!
This is one of Mom's earliest projects. We were trying to develop a bacteria that would dissolve all the plastic in the oceans. But we, well, she ran out of time.
Yep, we're start. But the sad thing is, like,
The
2 months
idea is
before,
it would really mean a lot.
we started a WhatsApp groups we could, like, gear up. I've worked with all of them before as well, so
I might be able to
yeah.
crack it.
it was nice to know, to know how everyone was doing.
The
But it
bacteria
means
will
we're all
live
mourning
in
now,
open
and
environments.
we jokingly put, like,
My
a
web fluid. I can keep the bacteria alive in my web
do not
fluid.
open until Easter
This should
2021
have the chemicals I need to increase
date
the
on
power.
bunch of stuff. Though we're all still chatting, so sod it. Rumours!
Oh man, the bacteria dissolved my web.
Never go with
Cartridge
rumours.
for The webs I swing from. The other kind should be okay. Now I have to get to ESU without swinging from anything.
But I can still zip.
Zipline web seems fine.
Oh
Well,
god.
I'm getting a heck of a workout.
Never stick with rumour though. Never hold out for rumour, my friend.
I don't know how long
Because it
this
could take a
bacteria
long
stays
time.
viable. This is good practice for if my web shooters ever malfunction. You'd think these people
That's
never
funny.
saw a guy jogging on
But it would
walls.
be cool though. I don't know. I want some more simple Spider-Man stories live action first. Question is, if it did go live action, who would you cast? Or at least a Spider-Verse movie. Like, what? It is indeed the Future Foundation suit.
By law, they have to dispose of their chemicals in these containers. Should be some stuff I can use. All set. Now I have
Hey.
to get to Dr. Octavius' lab to combine everything.
God damn it.
I'd just take the subway.
Toby, Tom, Andrew.
The bacteria
Oh,
won't
so you'd
survive
literally have
that
them,
long.
like, do different Peter Parkers from different movie universes. Gotcha. Might be a little too late for Nicholas Hammond to join in. But, who knows. What Spidey villain do we want to see in live action next? Because there's so many who they've not touched on, but there's also so many that they seem to be avoiding because they're like, well, the first movies did them the best, but it's like, yeah, but they're also definitive. Because I want to see Osborn Goblin. A while ago on the podcast, Matt and I were talking about McConaughey as Osborn. McConaughey as Osborn. Make him a smooth talker. He's a bigwig in the city. The city absolutely loves him. Do you know what I mean? Big businessman. Everyone thinks he's great. He's old enough to believably, possibly have a son. Like, Harry's not essential for the MCU, I don't feel. But he's old enough to believably have a son of Peter's age. But at the same time, he's young enough that, you know, you could fly around like a psycho in a more Halloween-y costume and, you know, do some more Green Goblin-y antics. Because they don't want to rush through things they've already done. So I get it, but at the same time, Goblin's the best Spidey villain when written properly, so put him in a later film. McConaughey as Osborn. Bosh. Have Harry away. Like, make it so that Peter and Harry didn't grow up together. Have Peter meet Harry and become friends later, like maybe in college
now I
life.
just need to grab the bonding agent.
Because then you can get some natural drama with him and Ned. Like, if Ned doesn't go to the same university or whatever, or just doesn't go to uni and goes into the journalism route, Ned can start working for the Daily Bugle news organisation, like the Ned Lees of the comics. You know, you could really play around with it. Let's just double check that there isn't a hidden tape recorder in this section that I've never uncovered. It's bloody possible. Sorry for the running around. Make MJ Green Goblin. No, just do MJ. Just don't rush her. Like, let's have Michelle Jones, whatever her full name is, like, go through an arc, a proper MJ-esque arc, but don't rush it. Take your time.
And now the industrial centrifuge that'll get the bacteria out of my web fluid so I can store it properly.
Cameron Monaghan could be good Harry Osborn, but I think he's a little older than Holland, or at least he appears to be, so it might be a bit of a distance. Trying trying to think what the younger villains. He'd make if he went comic book style, he'd make a great Electro. If he went comic book style, he would make a great Electro. I know what you mean. Like, age-wise, they are similar, but he sort of appears older. If that makes any sense. I think that might just be because of the work we've seen him do. But he would be a boss Electro, like if they went comic book style. Oh. I love how, because this is part of another mission, this is relatively straightforward. No, I see what you mean, but no, Flash Thompson's too big a Spidey fan. They've done Shocker. They had 2 versions of Shocker in Spider-Man Homecoming. I mean, like, bring him back and give him more of a suit. Absolutely. But yeah, there were 2 Shockers in Spider-Man Homecoming. Montana from the Enforcers. He's the character that the first guy's credited as, that Vulture vaporizes. And then the second guy is Herman Schultz, so it's the Shocker. But I know what you mean, like, now the Shocker's out there, bring him back. Open the next movie with him robbing a bank, using the tech that he's got. But if they wanted to do a Sinister Six in the MCU, you've got a fair few, like, not disregarding the Sony stuff. You've already got Vulture, you've got Mysterio, because whether or not Gyllenhaal's in it, that team could create Mysterio. You've got Shocker. Scorpion's been introduced as a thug, as like a gangster. So give him some tech.
Web swinging back.
And then bulk up the numbers with like a new villain, and yeah. Rhino would be fun. As long as they go, you know, balls to the wall, proper Rhino. You know, giant
That's
dude.
what I'm talking about. Oh, sweet web swinging. I'll never.
I can't randomly just do meet and greets, I'm afraid. That's not a thing I can do, because a lot of my audience are quite young, so it's a questionable thing to do. But I'm going to be doing conventions, so you'll have to keep an eye out on conventions. Wait, he has? Wait, who has? Who has what? Who has what? Imagine on the script Jake might come back. There's absolutely room for him to come back to play Quentin Beck, but keep in mind, as we find out in Far From Home, without saying too many spoilers, just in case some people haven't seen it, Quentin Beck is an alias. It might not even be his real name, so
testing receptacle.
It's entirely possible that someone else could take up the mantle of Mysterio, which would be slightly reminiscent of the comics, because at least 3 people in the main 616 universe have been Mysterio. So, oh, what? Oh right. Scorpion's introduced to the Thug as a gangster, like a head guy, in the post-credits scene. Well, you see him. He's the guy doing the arms deal with Vulture on the freighter, on the ferry. He's the guy doing the arms deal. They make it really kind of like, because he's already called Scorpion because of a tattoo on his neck. But then he appears in the post-credits saying to, like, Adrian Toomes, Michael Keaton, saying, like, you know, so the rumour is you know who he is. And it's like, if I knew who he is, wouldn't I kill him already? And you're like, we'll just keep Peter's identity secret. Okay, at least respects him in that way. Ryan Reynolds and Mysterio, no, because he will be in the MCU soon.
Probably needs further testing. Didn't get all the
but yeah,
plastic.
I'm all for McConaughey as Osborn, and then the Goblin.
And it wouldn't hurt their stock price either.
And go Halloweeny with it. Like, just go Halloweeny in it. In a world where we have the Children of Thanos and Corvus Glaive just looks like the Green Goblin in grey and black robes. Like, give us a Green Goblin. X-Men are coming up in the MCU. It's going to be happening. Comic-Con last year, Kevin Feige said we haven't even begun yet on the Fantastic Four, on the inclusion of mutants. So, like, that stuff's coming. Hugh Jackman is Carnage. Let's not even get into other Spidey villains that Sony have their eyes on. Let's not even get into that. I worry how MCU will do X-Men. I think they'll nail it. I think they'll take it back to basics, and it'll be about the high school experience. I think they'll be our kid characters that we follow. Oh, bless you. Bless you, Kieran. Bless your dreams and your eyes. And also your mind. Right on. Let's get to this Black Cat hideout. We'll just do a couple side missions for those who just joined. I'm Chris. I'm trying to bump my viewer average up to make partner. So if you could follow, comment, host, much appreciated. And yeah, we're blasting through Spider-Man this week. Getting all the side missions, all the stories, and all the DLC done on spectacular difficulty.
Or did she catch me?
Yeah, baby steps for Marvel X-Men. They won't bring Wolverine in that quick, absolutely. I
She's
agree.
up to something.
They'll take their time with Wolvie, which I think is right. But we were talking about this the other night here on stream, that maybe the best way to do Wolverine is to Disney Plus series him, because in that way, whoever the new actor is, people grow to love him, and then by the time you bring him to a film, everyone's like, oh my god, there's a film with him in now. So,
You're playing with fire, Felicia. I guess that's how you roll.
yeah, fingers crossed, Rebecca. Fingers crossed, wood touched. Don't get food pionising. No, they won't bring Hugh back. He's too old to play it now, and I don't mean that in like he's too old. Like he just to carry on with a franchise, he'd be knackered. He'd be absolutely knackered doing it. He was great, but it's time to refresh. But like the guys are saying in the chat, hold off. Don't do it just yet. Yeah, I think they're going to go Cyclops, Jean, Iceman, Angel and Beast, because they were the OG team, but I would not be surprised if Kitty or Nightcrawler were in that team too, because they're fan favourites. And yeah, we talked about this on the podcast a while. X-Men Evolution, yes, we talked about this in the podcast a while ago. We think what you do, because obviously so much of the X-Men's history and the Fox X-Men's history is based around the idea of racial segregation and being a closeted homosexual, and like that oppression is the angle that they play it from, which is absolutely in the DNA of that book. World War II connection is really strong. However, you can't have a Magneto in it now. Will the snap cause mutations? It would be a quick way to do it, but I kind of think the snap will accelerate mutations, if that makes any sense. Like, awaken the mutant gene, but we'll get into that, it's another theory. You can't have a Magneto who's around in World War II, and I don't think it's as powerful in terms of the story of the life he's led to just move his story to like, oh, he was separated from his parents during the Vietnam War, or he lost them in the early Gulf War in the early 90s. Like, it's not the same. So what we talked about on the podcast was, you go Dr. King and Malcolm X, even go so far as casting African American or black actors as Xavier and Magneto, and you use that as your basis, because X-Men is also a huge metaphor for racism and the racial divide in the world. Go that way, go that route. Obviously, you don't make it about race, it's about mutant kind, but like, you use that as the metaphor to ride alongside, and you make it so that they are both very public activists. People know them. They fight for mutant rights in different ways. And I think that's the way you do it. Because that is still obviously a relevant thing, and you know, just go that way. Because the other films excellently pulled on the racial cleansing and the ethnic cleansing stuff by having the World War II storyline, and of course, like, they focused on the closet sexuality aspect of being a mutant brilliantly in X-Men 2, the scene where Bobby goes home. So, you know, have you tried not being a mutant? Like, oh, for God's sake, it's brilliantly done. So, yeah, you go for MLK, Malcolm X, Magneto, and Xavier in that kind of role, and you have it so that Xavier is just starting the Academy idea, like just starting it up. So that's how I think, that's the way you should go, and you make our main characters not Xavier and Magneto. Hell, Magneto's not even the villain in the first one. He's in the film, but he ain't the antagonist, and he isn't Magneto. Yeah, that's how they play it, because that's what it is. Like, X-Men is a story for anyone who feels marginalised or pressured to not be who they are. That's what it is. That's what it was when Stan Lee wrote it. So, when he birthed the idea. So what you do is you have Magneto as a presence, but he's not the villain in film 1. You focus on the racial segregation idea. No worries, Kieran. See you soon. Stay safe. Wash your damn hands. And you focus the story on the kids. These 5 kids, or 6, 7 kids, if you want to put Nightcrawler and Kitty in. They've just gotten into it all. They are they're the first class. They are the first class of this new academy idea, and you start to grow it. And it's about the growing pains of them getting to know each other. You breakfast club it. You do the breakfast club with the X-Men, but obviously with an action thing. And I think your first antagonist has got to be I think it has to be a mutant threat, so that they can learn the divide of, like, there are those of us who want to turn this into a race war when it shouldn't be, but you don't go big threat. You keep it a small contained story, like one of the Ant-Man films, or like Spider-Man Homecoming. You make it contained, and I think the way you do that is by Have a villain, have a lower tier villain, someone like you start the Brotherhood, for example. Like you have, like X-Men Evolution, a club of kids who are like at this high school or whatever, who are teaming up these mutants who are getting really shitty and angry about it. So you have an excuse to have, say, like, don't have Mastermind, because that could be really dark if he's a kid. They could do some dark stuff there, but this film needs to be lighter. But you can have like Toad, Pyro, maybe Rogue, like, you know, X-Men Evolution route. Rogue is part of that group, and then the second film just comes over. Blob, yeah. So you have the Brotherhood, and it's more about two factions of kids at war in a So yeah, you tuned into me pitching the MCU X-Men. Sorry, I'm just going to scroll back through your comments, see what you guys were saying before we carry on with the playthrough. Sorry about that. I wouldn't be surprised if Wolverine becomes a focus of a film. They're discovering Weapon X program as a way to fight against threats after the whole Thanos thing. Maybe, yeah. Save Wolverine for later. And he, like Magneto and Xavier, could be mutants that have been around for a while, but just not known. And like Ian has suggested, post-snap, maybe the mutant gene is reawoken in a whole generation of people. Hey, Sam. Sam H143. You don't want to redo what's been done? Exactly, so you do it from the point of view of kids, and it's a school, it's Breakfast Club. As long as we get a good Storm, I don't care. Save Storm for the sequel, but absolutely cast right and do her right. Like Strange with Mordo, yeah, in terms of seeding Magneto, yeah. Magneto's already up to something, but not in this film. He's just a public figure and we meet him. I don't even think an ally. I think you still have the history of him and Charles, because that is one of the most interesting aspects, but you don't make it the focal aspect of the film because we've done that already. It's like Batman's origin. Your audience know it. So, you know what I mean? Your audience already know it. Like, just assume they know it. Colossus should be in there. Excuse me. I think Colossus is absolutely a presence and works for Xavier, but you don't use him in the first film. You keep him vague, because then that way it doesn't clash with whatever plans they have for the Deadpool continuation. I mean, Storm could already be there and be one of the teachers, but I kind of like the idea of her coming in later and make her a big main event of a new film. Sky High is a lot of fun, Ian. It is a lot of fun. It's dumb and wonderful, and Bruce Campbell as the gym teacher is great. No Mystique yet. Save Mystique. She's too iconic, and she has been played by two actors, one brilliantly, one Jennifer Lawrence. How's it swinging? It will be swinging in a sec. We're just pitching an X-Men MCU movie, apparently. Quicksilver is the child of Magneto. How is he introduced? Dead simply, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch won't be Magneto's children in this version, because they already exist in the MCU, and that's fine. Magneto has several kids in the comics, and you can absolutely do a story of them being torn between his ideology and someone else's. Polaris, for example. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are detached. But you could reveal that the miracle, the thing from the Mind Stone that gave them their powers, is part of what reawakens the mutant gene. So it could turn out that Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver were mutants. But they're not his kids, and I think that's a sacrifice you have to just make and go with. I don't mind it, honestly, but he's got like Polaris. He has other kids that you could tell stories with. For and against the Avengers and Supers, maybe, but we've already kind of had that with Civil War and the Superhuman Registration Act being adapted into the Sokovia Accords, so I think you keep the mutant stories self-contained and then save them tying into the wider universe for more crossovers. Didn't know Bruce was the coach. He is in Sky High. If you haven't seen Sky High, watch Sky High. I agree. It's daft. Save Marrow. Like, Marrow's, again, a fun character, but save some characters. Keep it simple at first. This is the first class of this attempt, so he's picked 5, maybe 7 if we want Nightcrawler and Kitty. 5 mutants. Save them. Save all the characters for later. Anyway, that was fun. I like this brainstorm. You guys keep going if you want, but we're going to play some Spider-Man, because new viewers might be tuning in thinking, the hell's happening right here? Let's go.
Another battle between Spider-Man and these demon-masked gunmen threatening the lives of New York. I understand our next caller lives in the area. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, the thing is, it all happened in a shipyard that's been closed for years. There weren't any innocent people.
Yeah, well, I think the MCU will already have plans.
Well, let me tell you what I've learned
because
from sources
Ian, because A, new character, and B, tone-deaf new character.
That shipyard was a
Well, we've not actually read anything with them in yet. Like, the writer could surprise us and make us go, oh shit, that's actually genius. But they need to think about changing the name.
That explains a lot.
That's alright, Rebecca.
Bomb strikes. But wait,
Hopefully some of that sounded interesting.
megaton payload of fact. While Spider-Man tried to grab the glory for himself chasing one truck, another vehicle got away with an arsenal of deadly, illegal weapons. This, for all his faults, would never have let them be used in this
Oh,
city.
absolutely.
These demons?
Hey.
Either they're some kind of fanatical cult, or they just don't care. Anybody feel like they're in danger now?
Wow. Wow. I've just realised, can you guys see Thanos on my shelf? Where I am? He's a bit faint, but he's there. There's also another, the bigger one in his armour over there. But yeah. There's also a comic book one. Just there. Can you pay me in advance? You'll get your rent when you open this damn door. They fix this damn door. And there's a Bobble Thanos as well, for shits and giggles. I am Bobble-nevitable. Right, we watched Endgame again last night, and my god, it's like payoff central. It's beautiful! It's beautiful! It's beautiful. Proper event cinema. Makes you tingle. It's good. And we're going to watch Far From Home in the next few days as well, because we've not watched that since we brought it home. Got it an HMV sale in December in Lincoln for on 3D Steelbook Blu-ray for 20 quid.
God forbid we waste Oscorp's server space. Anyway, do me a favor.
I
make sure
am
it's
a
running
merchandising
smoothly, or
juggernaut.
Everything these stations do is for nothing.
This isn't nearly enough service.
Okay, here we go.
It's close to overloading. That'll trigger a purge, and everything Harry has.
That'll
will be
trigger the
lost.
purge.
I can't let that happen. Wait, ESU has a backup server near here. They
Look
never
at
used.
it. Just look at that. I know we can't all
That
go
can
outside
handle
right
the
now.
data, but I'll need to realign the
But look at how
transmission
beautiful that
dishes
is.
to
Let's
make
all
a link
pretend
from
we're
over there.
outside.
Fast.
That sums up Lincoln. Well, it was just before the HMV. They're
The
closed, isn't it? Because it
receiver's easy to
moved.
find. Just have to get up. Okay, now to find another link in the array. Got it.
Yeah, the HMV there, it closed, didn't it? And moved. I've been to it once since it moved because I had a couple script
What's taking up all
meetings
that space on Harry's
for Jungle
servers?
Book in
Looked like
January and
DNA
February. So I
samples,
saw it since it
That
moved.
seems
I
beyond
like the new
scope
site.
of the research stations.
Sorry guys, you need to concentrate for timing. 1 second. No, it'd be cool maybe showing normal people, not characters we know, I don't know. Was Endgame good? I haven't seen it yet. It's great! Oh my god, it's great! You see Infinity War, right? Because it's a 2-part film. It's great. Payoff. Especially if you love the MCU movies, it is payoff central. All that investment you've had in those characters and those relationships, it is like, this is for you. Thank you for watching the last, 20 movies. It's beautiful. Not that it makes a difference at the minute. Yeah, true. Police department in America used the purge warning noise by accident during COVID. Good God! That means they had to digitally download a noise to use, and they picked that.
It won't
That's
matter what's on the
disgusting.
server if it all gets erased.
I had a nightmare actually the other night that they did use air raid sirens in the UK. Because of course they all still exist. They're all still here, they're just not in use. Anyway, for those who new just joined, hi, we're blasting through Spidey, side missions, main story, all on spectacular difficulty, and then we're doing the DLC. If you'd like to watch me during this monumental task as voted for by my viewers, and you could help vote for what the next game I play is, if you stick around, drop us a follow, then please do consider giving us a follow. Where is it? There it is. Oof. Oh my god. Also, considering this task is quite difficult, regular viewers know what to do. Need to bump up that chakra. Hang on. It didn't aim! Damn it!
Should be in view
Okay,
of the
good
ESU
God.
server now.
Ah. Well, technically, Dream You was committing a crime because you weren't adhering to social distancing.
Now I can initiate the data transfer if I hurry.
Come on, Spidey. Stop dicking around, Spidey. Home. Home. Rebecca coming in with a good chakra. Home. Right, so. This shite. So we need to get this gubbins going, folks. Actually, do you know what?
Let's see.
Oh, thank you, Swad! For that good chakra. Oh, those who are new, we are practicing under the guidance of chakra attacks Dr. Reed, Angelo Harris.
Good.
Just like Cheryl would have wanted. Okay, right. So. A needle pulling thread. 2. And we have some basic mathematics. I know. Right on. Wow. No, hang on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Thank you. Basic mathematics. The dream world, where we weren't social distancing.
It's working.
Home, thank you, DCM5 Nero. Home. Got a home,
Everything's
Cheryl.
stored successfully. Should be fine until I have Norman assign Harry some more server space. And he'll be glad to when he sees what the stations have been doing.
I've been looking at the CCTV of the research spaces, Peter, and it turns out Spider-Man was doing all of it, so you're working with a criminal. And you say you don't like the Haunted Mansion. I love the rides. My God. Film is garbage, though. Helping Howard. Guys, do you want to see the most ridiculous side mission ever? Do you want to see the most ridiculous side mission ever? With Alan Spiderman. Howard, the Duck. You're not far off. You're not far off. It's not Howard the Duck, but you're on the right path. You're on the right path. They call him Howard the Duck. Quack. It's not Donald Duck. That's terrible. That was really bad. Sorry, folks. Helping Howard. It's a John Wick 3 assignment.
Howard, long time no see. How's Pidgey doing?
He's a little down today. Misses his cousins.
Yeah.
Been a bit of a whirlwind for both of us. Owners of my building rezoned.
Donald Duck is my favourite Marvel character.
We had to move into Feast to get our bearings.
Swad's a Pigeon
So
fan.
sorry. New York landlords can really be heartless.
When they kicked me out of my place.
This is a wonderful rendition of the Future Foundation suit, isn't it?
Pigeons
Look, it
don't
looks
want to
amazing.
find me. I've been looking everywhere for the
It
rest
is a
of them,
chase
but with my
the
bad
goddamn
leg and
pigeon
all,
mission.
You know what? I get around. How about I keep an eye out for him?
It is a chase the pigeon mission, my friend. It's a goddamn catch the pigeon, catch the pigeon, catch the pigeon, catch the pigeon, catch the pigeon.
Do that? Oh, thank you.
Pig
Any
Widgeoyan.
luck? Please give me a call.
Since forever, I'm afraid. Let's go look for some pigeons. Let's go look for some pigeons. Let's go look for that pigeon. As hell, what's the story behind it again? Johnny Storm wanted Spider-Man to take his place before he died. Johnny Storm died, and the Fantastic Four continued as the Future Foundation. Spidey was one of its rotating fourth members. And he helped teach students they were working with, and yeah, and the suits all look like this. And there's never been a live-action rendition of it. So this is the closest we're ever going to get to it, I think. It's beautiful, like the textures and the lumps and bumps
Nothing
on
like
us.
putting my skills to good use.
Folks, I have received unsettling reports of Spider-Man in our public parks, where children play, apparently stalking pigeons. Yes, wild pigeons. You may wonder if he's gone insane. A perfectly valid question. But have you heard of the Goliath?
Ghost Rider, one of the Ghost Riders has appeared in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so the Ghost Rider is in the MCU. I don't think they're rushing to make a film now.
He jumps like a spider. What else does he do like a spider?
Jameson accusing me of eating pigeons. Fisk agents. Oh, this guy came the hell out of nowhere.
Think I found one of Pidgey's cousins. Dusty gray flecks. Might have just left a stain on my suit.
Claire, guy's a little devil, but he's a charmer. Give him a pat on the head and point him towards me. He'll find his way.
No problem. I'll do the same for any others I find.
Oof. Hidden Fist goons. They won't be around for much longer, not with the demons everywhere. Let's go for this pigwidgeon, shall we? Catch that pigeon! No! Catch the pigeon! Catch the pigeon!
We're receiving reports of an armored car robbery.
Ah.
Located in Lower Chinatown.
Come on, pigeon.
There are easier ways to make money, guys. Less socially destructive, too.
Oh god, here we go. You catching owls now? Owl man? It's Owl Man! Whoa now, dude with the glowing fists. Wilson Fists. Wait, no, I'll take that back. Maybe he does, that's his prerogative. God damn it. Shockbombing. Not Night Owl, damn it, Owl Man of the Justice Society. That popular Marvel comic book character, Batman. Shoot! Oh, no thank you. Oh, good God. These guys are brutes. Oh god. Going back to my roots! Yeah! Owlman, the Batman ripoff. Well, funnily enough, there is an Owlman in the DC universe who's Batman from a universe where the Justice League are evil. So there you go. Oh, damn! Well, there you go. Oh, Spidey, you alright, dude? That must have hurt. These guys are pretty brutal. Let's check the nose. Still the gang war. Okay. Where were we? Oh, yes! Catch the pigeon! Catch the pigeon! There we go. I like how we all just seem to have settled on Future Foundation suit today. Should we try spinning? That's a good trick. Spider rolls, spider rolls. That sounds tasty, it's spider rolls. Mmm, spider rolls.
There's a pigeon.
No shit, Spidey.
Little birdie.
God damn that pigeon. We got him! Do you know the Spider-Man Mark 1 suit? What, the Spider Armor Mark 1? Would you be able to glow, turn into a guinea pig, or turn into a liquid? Guinea pig means strangers to give you cuddles. Ep 6? Are we up to 6 episodes? I think I'm behind then. They're releasing them weirdly, aren't they? I'd probably glow would probably be the handiest thing to do. I have all those. I'm presuming you can turn it on and off. Catch the pigwidgeon, catch the pidwidgeon, catch the pidwidgeon, catch the pidwidgeon. It's a big black cat logo. Did it have spinning? See, if it had spinning, it'd be God tier episode. Because as we all know, as established in Star Wars lore, spinning is a good trick. If you're watching but not following, I would urge you to give this channel a follow because it will make me happy in a way I cannot show you on camera. Whoa! Whoa! Spider-Man, if you tried spinning, that's a good trick. Like that.
All units, officers are under fire from masked hostiles.
Shit.
Location is north of house.
Here we go.
Over.
Living on the edge, fighting cross spinning whips. God damn spectacular Spider-Man, I love it.
Demons are getting bolder. Engaging police in the streets now. Okay, kids. You can't play nice. You lose your armor-piercing toys.
Take out Bazooka Joe. Oh god, here we go. Goddamn Spider-Man! Get stuck in! You spider hands. Oh shoot! Okay. Class theme song is actually an edit version of a real song. I did know that, and the band in question, I believe, were pissed off at the use of it. There's a whole story there, but I can't remember what it was exactly. The band in question were not happy with how much of the song was used, from what I hear. Is it just him? It was just him.
Demons aren't slowing down. What are they trying to accomplish?
I don't know, Spider-Man, but let's go chase that goddamn pigeon.
Good one. Don't mention it, officer.
Don't mention it, officer. Now here's where I last the movies fought Cull Obsidian and stopped him from killing Dirty Stark.
It is my responsibility to catch that pigeon. I can't believe I said that. Okay.
We bloody did it, we bloody did it, we bloody did it, bloody did it. Caught the pigeon. Is that crane just... good god. Yeah, just a rumour. I mean, they'll absolutely do an Avengers-themed project. Of course they will, but it might not be called Avengers. It might just be a film with with an Avengers team in it. But there's none announced on the slate right now. I think we should actually hit those pigeons. Dun, 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 dun,
Getting away.
dun, dun, dun. Get the pigeon, get the pigeon. Yeah, Galactus is the next logical threat after an Infinity Gauntlet story, but again, take the time, no rush. Small stories first, I think. Oh, that was a tough one. That was legit difficult. For those who just joined, who aren't already following, drop us a follow, folks. We're trying to level up this channel like Spider-Man leveling up his sweet white and black ass.
Happy to help. You know these little guys pretty well, huh?
Sandra always knew him best, of course.
Sandra?
Oh, my wife.
Well, tell Sandra she's got some fine birds.
Oh, yeah. Sure will, Spider-Man. Thanks again. And please, keep an eye out.
Spidey not reading a room there. Oh dear. Woo! Oh! Huh. Dude, you're gonna drown! Stand up! Marco! Sorry, I thought we were playing Uncharted for a second.
Real talk, guys. The Destroy New York stick is getting old.
It said minigun brutes. Do we have a brute with a minigun? No. It was the wrong prompt. Good God. What's that, sorry? Here's me, I think there should be a Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy remake. No. No. Oh, game! Don't do a remake, just repackage them and release them. Do a slight remaster. If Peter bites anyone, he can liquidize them from the inside out like many spiders. I don't think that's a known power, but again, read Edge of Spider-Verse issue 4 for a story about a Peter Parker whose story goes down a more horror movie route. Edge of Spider-Verse issue 4. Oh!
That's it.
That chunky boy shot us close.
Demons
Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? It's horrible. Edge of Spider-Verse was a great miniseries because it was introducing us to all these new Spider-Man characters in the run-up to the Spider-Verse event, and obviously some of them take part, like Penny Parker's story is one of the Edge of Spider-Verse stories. But yeah, here's the thing, whatever happens to the spider that Peter bit, gotta read yourself some comics, dude. Gotta read yourself some comics. There's a character called Silk. Look her up.
Something's
You will
going
not
down
be
at the
disappointed.
Fisk construction site. Gotta remember to check it out. Felicia thinks she's toying with me, but I learned something.
If you can afford it, it's like, if you're in the UK, it's like 60 quid. But if you can afford it, 60 quid a year, Marvel Unlimited. Every comic Marvel has digitally available, including recent stuff up to the last 6 months, and you'll be able to read it. My top 3 Batman comics. I think you've asked me this. No, it was Spider-Man arcs talking, wasn't it? When you say Batman comics, you mean Batman story arcs. Hush, top of the list. Love Hush.
I bet she's after
It's a lot of fun. Paul Dini's Mad Love, the Batman the Animated Series comic book. It's just a masterpiece of storytelling. And... Sorry, one second, just prompting myself, see if there's one that stands out. Oh, Long Halloween. Long Halloween. Hush, Long Halloween, and Mad Love. If I had to pick like the top 3 Batman books I recommend people read, it's those.
List to find new targets. Hate to admit it, but she's one smart cat.
Right, we're an hour in. Should we do some more story mode, folks? Should we plow on with the story mode? I think we should plow on with story. After we have bulked up our gadgets, you know what I'm saying. I don't think I've ever read a comic book. You're missing out, Rebecca. They're wonderful. Some of the really, really good authors who can tell a damn good yarn. Spin a damn good yarn. Also, the artwork is beautiful. What's this? Is this resistance? Oh, it can yank heavy artillery away from people now. Right, story mode. Let's do it. Wouldn't know where to start. It's like any TV series or any book series or whatever. You just have to start and give it a go. A lot of the writers and a lot of the authors know that it might be someone's first one, and they will make sure it is graspable. But if you want, here you go, Rebecca. If you just want a straight up recommendation of one to try, something familiar, but not necessarily, you know, the exact same way as you remember it. If you just want a recommendation, I would say... Ultimate Spider-Man collection. Jared, I'm 19, I never learned how to fucking read. I don't really read comics, but I'm never going to say don't. Yeah, no, exactly. Ultimate Spider-Man, Volume 1. Specifically, like if you're looking for any version, if you're looking for it digitally or whatever, it's the one that has a cover like that. Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 1, Power and Responsibility. It's a reboot of Spider-Man that was written in the early 2000s. It is brilliant. This doesn't even happen to like issue 6. It really builds up the story of his home life, who he is. I totally recommend it. It's wonderful. The way Peter and Mary Jane are written in this book is incredible. And this, if you get it as a collection, Ultimate Collection, this is like the first 3 trade paperbacks as one book. You can probably get it on Amazon from like Book Depot, Book Depository for like 10 quid maybe now. It's nice and chunky. You got like 3 big story arcs in it, and it's beautiful. Including my favourite ever take on the Kingpin is from this book. It's the best version of him ever. Sorry about my ass, folks. There's literally a sequence in it where Spider-Man confronts Kingpin after having his arse handed to him the first time. Where he... like... his encounter with him goes horrible. The first time he deals with Wilson Fisk goes horribly. Because in that book, it's an origin story. It's just like from the beginning again, and he is like specifically 15. And it goes horribly wrong. Gets his ass handed to him by the Enforcers and Electro, who are the Kingpin's bodyguards. They unmask him. Kingpin's like, it's a child. What the hell? Just throw him out. He's near death anyway. They just chuck him into the river. And Peter spends like the next 2 weeks traumatized because he's like, oh my god, I could have died. What the hell was I thinking? What is this? And he knows who I am. Like, they must have CCTV with my face. And oh my god, it's so good. And then when he finally reconfronts him, he says, I've got some things I wanted to say to you, and I had to write them down because I wanted to make sure I didn't forget a single one. Okay. You are so fat that when you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out. No? Okay. You are so fat that when you step on a scale, it reads 1 at a time, please. And it just keeps going back to Kingpin. It's just like... He's like, alright, you're so fat, your high school yearbook photo had to be taken from a helicopter? Okay, how about this one? And he just keeps going until Fisk just bursts into rage, and yeah, it's great. Because he obviously then offsets him. And it's the start of Spidey learning that, like, oh yeah, maybe telling jokes and pissing them off is a good idea, because it keeps me alive longer, and... Yeah, it's brilliant. It's such a good book, and it's beautifully illustrated, and their takes on the villains are great. You'll recognise certain things and be like, oh, is that going to be that? And other stuff you'll be like, oh my god, I never realised. It's wonderful. I love it. Ultimate Spider-Man. Start with the two... If you're looking for Ultimate Spider-Man 1, the comic rebooted a couple times over the years for numbering, but you're looking for Ultimate Spider-Man from 2000. And if you love it, you can pick up the volumes pretty cheap, and it's wonderful. You have like that book ran till like 2015, so you have like 15 years worth of it if you really like it. And at one point, the main character of the book switches from being Peter Parker to Miles Morales. So, yeah.
Another low information spider.
Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, well, again, they'll probably go cheap as collections on apps like Comixology or the Marvel app. Or if you can afford the 60 quid subscription at some point in the near future. If you can afford that in the near future, get the Marvel Unlimited app, and you can have access to like all of their comics up until 6 months ago. Anyway, there's my comics PSA, folks. Oh god, Spidey, your foot looks a little, ooh.
Fortunately, you know better. Thanks to me.
No worries, but hey, in the future. Richard Bell! Hope you're alright, my friend. Let us switch up our suit for this one. I think considering it is the suit from this game, let's go White Spider. Let's go White Spider. Guys, ohms for Richard Bale. Richard is working hard, hosting the stream, being a beautiful human being. Send some ohm for Richard.
Consolidated shipping.
Now, if this looks familiar to you and you've not played this game before, it's because this was the big E3 demo from a few years ago when this game made its mark and everyone went, oh,
Jeff,
this
I'm
looks
here.
good.
What do you see?
Find the rest. The boss wants them dead.
Are you also having a Kit Kat, Richard?
Demons are moving in on Fisk's territory.
You got this?
I got this.
Sound interactable? It is. Beautiful. Okay, you ready? Yoda's stick is better than bacon. Iced tea. Oof. Oh, I'd love some bacon right now. Went shopping today and managed to time it great. 2 people queuing outside when I got there. Must have been at least 20 when I left. Beautifully done. Yoda's stick. Have you not seen the bad lip reading Yoda music videos? Because they are a thing of beauty. My stick, my stick, my stick is better than bacon. You can't touch my stick. It's just a stick. It's my big boy stick. My stick is my friend, born from a log. Anyone can see it's better than bacon. I had a little piggy and I let the little piggy run amok. It's great. Come on, dude. Come and investigate. Someone just hit that barrel. Someone just hit that barrel, dude. You should probably investigate. Bushes of Love. Same people. It's the same people. The Yoda stick song might not play well in Panta. Might confuse people a little bit. I thought you'd come and check out the disturbance I made, but apparently not. He's that kind of idiot, so... how many have we got? At least 2. Oh, we got this guy as well. Probably, but I'm not currently commissioned to write another show, so I went back and compared the C3 demo to see the changes from UI changes to enemy differences, sequence shortening. Yeah, absolutely. Well, they were very open about it because it was like a good couple of years, wasn't there? It wasn't like with the guys who made Aliens Colonial Marines, where it was just flat out lies for the longest time. If you want some wood, shoot me a message. Well, I'll try and include an ohm in whatever work I do next, just for you. Had a little piggy and I let the little piggy run amok. I want to get that line in somewhere. Had a little piggy and I let the little piggy run amok. How are we getting over there then?
You got what you came for.
Oh, here we go.
You don't need to kill us too.
Fisk's territory is ours now.
Not today.
These guys are very bomb happy, aren't they? Ends Colonial Marines, awful. Yeah, the Pole Puddle thing for this game. Hey, Boo!
I don't want to scare.
Don't you worry about it. You alright? Feel okay? Guys, oh my god, you're my hero. Lucy is having a hard hay fever day today, like crazy. Please shoot us some ohms. She could do some ohms. The more ohm, the more she'll make a goofy face. It's true. It's science. Oh, there's 1 ohm. Oh, there's another ohm. 3rd ohm, and she'll make a funny noise. Oh, there you go. You gotta make a funny noise now. Is yawning a funny noise? Ohm.
That's my...
Hey, Lucy, ohm. Just give us a second, folks. Hi there. They can still hear us, so let's make this as gratuitous as we like. Thank you so much. What's your plan now?
Very much in the country.
Oh, hell yeah. Don't you mean, No, I'm not gonna say it. I love you. No, the Conjuring. The Conjuring. With phallic. Right.
Hey,
What?
don't tell everybody off.
I'm not telling anyone about our porn parody of The Conjuring. Oh, this mic's on. Hey everyone. Love you. Love it, she's awesome. In case you can't tell.
Hey, Willie.
She brought me the good stuff.
Nice jumpsuit. Slimming.
Stay
Black as
out of my
night.
business.
Wait, the demons. Who's their leader?
Keep my men alive and maybe I'll tell you.
Fisk in prison with a smartphone. Was a Fisk in prison with a smartphone? Was a Fisk in prison with a smartphone?
Saving bad guys from other bad guys. Not
Excuse
how
me?
I thought today would go.
Yeah, well, Rebecca Ours has kicked in like crazy at the moment. Hay fever is proving to be an absolute nightmare. That's why I cut the grass the other day, because I was just like, if I do it now, the smell won't be overwhelming if I try it in a few days' time. You've been commissioned to write shows. If so, which ones? I haven't been commissioned to write shows at the moment, I'm afraid. I've not been commissioned to write anything at the moment. Which is why I'm trying to make partner on here, so I can start making a bit more cash from home during the lockdown. Oh god, here we go. Screw you, dude.
Wait for the police.
Okay, so that's all of them up here. Lucky we don't have grass, only paving. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword at the minute, that really, because it's like if you got hay fever, grass will set you off like crazy, but at the same time, like it's keeping us oxygenated and oxygenated and in fairly good moods. Oh, there's one up there. Come on, Spidey. Oh, shoot! Off the edge of the building. Webb will catch him, apparently.
You okay?
Oh, shoot!
Swing around the outside.
Overshot that.
Sleep it off.
Well overshot that, I don't know if you noticed. Bye! Is that all for this floor? Is there any more on this floor? I'm light sensitive and I'm Scottish, lacking sunlight which could be annoying. Apparently Scotland right now, the one area that is absolutely doing the right thing in terms of self-isolation. Based on vitality toll, Scotland kicking arse when it comes to finding ways to fight Corona. Ah. Here we go. Is it weird that I'm playing Animal Crossing at the same time as watching this? Not at all. I wish England would follow suit, but I hope, because the reports from Scotland right now, other countries... you'd have to specify, Richard. I'm not entirely sure which bit you missed, my friend. I would hope that other countries now would look at what Scotland's been doing and do the same stuff. Which would be nice.
I could have taken him. Sure, sure.
Ha! It's like I could have beaten them. No, you couldn't. You turd. How much do you think we're going to extend self-isolation by? I guess we'll find out today. But probably Iron Brew Cheesecake. Go for it. Probably another couple months at the least at this rate. Oh damn. Here he is, E3 demo Brute Boy.
Guy?
Do I reckon everything will be back to normal in the UK till August? I agree. Excuse me. Uncharted Golden Abyss, it's alright, just don't like the gimmicky features of the Vita. Yeah, because Golden Abyss was one of like the early Vita games. I've got it too. It's full of like touchscreen, back panel stuff, and it's really distracting. It's like early DS games where they're like obsessed with using the split screen instead of incorporating it in a creative way.
Fisk, your men are safe. Your turn. Who runs the demons?
Maybe he's there. Maybe he isn't. Check the roof.
I've missed these cryptic Fisk talks.
Oh dear. People being idiots are absolutely extending it. I've heard a rumour that a friend of mine has been doing it as well, like having house parties, and you're like, dude, don't be a dick. Ah, there's an image from Dune making the rounds. Yeah, Christ, I'm not surprised. Like the Pokemon Ranger series uses it really well. Yeah, there are ways to use the gimmicks of the touchscreens. Excuse me.
Hello again.
Here we go. Brace yourself for some what's it bloody called? What are they called? We have to press the button.
Oh, come on.
I forgot what it's called. Quick time events. Go with some quick time events. I'm gonna need your arms, folks. That's the one, Swad. You beautiful man. You beautiful man. God, here we go. And it's on spectacular difficulty, so it's a little different from how I remember. Sorry, I won't be talking, guys. I'm going to have to concentrate.
Go, go! Did that just happen?
God, here we go.
Yeah.
I'm getting reports of a helicopter with a wrecking ball.
Yeah, things with the demons got complicated. Sit tight, Yuri. I got this. Please, let me got this.
Please let me got this.
Whoa, rockets!
That helicopter is destroying the city.
I know.
You need to bring it down.
I know.
Maybe you could superhero a little faster?
Working on it, Yuri. Call you when it's done.
Oh God. Sorry, folks. Yeah, it's one of those where you just have to keep up with it because they've obviously like got preordained graphics for the smashing through parts of buildings. Did I say preordained? Prearranged. Here we go. God, here we go. Catch it! Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Peter Parkour! Peter Parkour!
Hi, is this the flight to Newark? Afraid I have to ask you to pull over the helicopter, sir.
Shoot!
I need to disable the helicopter's engines. One engine down. Now for the second. This is your master plan? Replace Fisk? Fisk is only the beginning!
Shoot! Oof. Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
I guess this is the plan!
Oof! Jesus!
Come on, Pete, you got this! You got this, you got this, you got this!
I forgot how exciting the sequence was! It's so good! Here's one of my favourite random button prompts that really rarely happens. Coming up now. Ready? Oh, love it. Insomniac, you make a damn good game.
These masks are so awesome. Where do you get them? Oh, cool, thanks. Do they have a website?
Damn.
Whoops.
It's tense, right?
Hey, Yuri. I caught the bad guys, but...
But what?
You might want to bring a ladder. Yo, Miles. Hey, fanboy. Oh, crap, I'm late. You coming?
Nah, I gotta get to City Hall for my dad's ceremony.
All right. Tell your pops I said congrats.
Yep. Yep.
MJ, did they start the ceremony yet?
They're still setting up. Where are you?
Got hung up at work. Be there soon.
God, that looks amazing right now. Ruddy Miles, exactly. Okay, so it's down that way. We got a pigeon on the way. Let's get a pigeon on the way. And let's carry on with the sweet, sweet story mode. What do we think of that section, by the way? That is one of my favourite sections of gameplay in a superhero game ever, because it's just tense.
Get him.
A helicopter trailing a crane in the air above our teeming streets, on which it could have crashed at any moment in a blazing rotor-chopping fireball of doom. Still think the webhead's protecting people like you, caller?
Well, he stopped them. And he made sure the
We're catching pigeons to get them back for that dude whose pigeons have gone missing.
He did the right thing.
The guy near the feast shelter.
The right thing would be to call the professionals. My son
Whew.
served proudly in the Air Force. He's logged thousands of hours of flight.
Hey, he does not take over Spider Bloke.
and
Keep watching these
years
playthroughs.
in protecting our homeland, but he's not good enough.
Well, of course he is.
He's not
But
pizza time.
there. Spider-Man was.
Alright. But if you can get to the Italian restaurants during the night time, near an Italian restaurant, it's super quiet in the soundtrack. You can hear that tune playing. We unlocked a new suit, apparently. Which one did we unlock? We unlocked the wrestling suit! That's based on the Ultimate Spider-Man version of his origin. So, yeah. We do need to do that. What, buy the wrestling suit? Oh, give me pizza! Ultimate Spider-Man is a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun, that game. And the Ultimate Spider-Man comic that it's based on is my recommended reading for y'all. What pizza did you have, Rebecca?
All units, we have reports of an attack on an armored vehicle. Response needed north of House 6.
Sorry, what was the building of note we just passed? Ah, it's gone off the map now. Damn it. They should have made a sequel to it. But they did. There was a comic book story about it in Ultimate Spider-Man. I know what you mean, though.
Gentlemen, that is not how an ATM works. It's not even an ATM.
And while they're webbed together. Barbecue chicken! Oh, I love barbecue chicken. I love chicken. I realised since we've been home obviously a lot more, I've been having less of the non-pescatarian options I would in the day-to-day. And it's made me miss certain stuff. I realised I've not had sausages in a million years. I loved sausages. You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door! Oof. Oh, there we go. Oh, chicken, man. I miss chicken.
Why do the demons need that much cash?
Newspaper machine.
I better be more
Hidden
careful
Kingpin
with my
thug.
adoring public. Oops, sorry.
Hey, no worries, dude. Don't look. Too late, dude. Dark meat has more flavor. Give me the rent! Chicken nuggets is indeed like my family. By the way, if you're watching and you're not following, maybe rectify that. Maybe start following, huh? Yeah, I thought so. The building we went past not too long ago was the Sanctum Sanctorum. I thought so. See, if Dr. Strange was home, he could help out, but he's obviously not home. He is not home. He hasn't been home all night. Let us proceed with the main story, shall we, folks? While we're there, let's try spinning. That's a good trick. He's not home. Well, people would look at him and then look at Spidey's physique and be like, they're the same dude. It's a Raimi movie. I'm on an American flag. Gimme, gimme, gimme fried chicken. Neither. I like the whole chicken. I like the whole chicken. but I don't like sand. It's coarse, it's rough, it's irritating, and it gets everywhere. Ooh, there we go.
There's the stage entrance. And we'll be right out front.
Sounds like a lot of people out there.
It's because it is.
You'll be fine, honey.
Spider-Man, I've come to bargain.
Last time I gave a speech, I was in high school. Miss Steinberg gave me a C-.
Well, if only Miss Steinberg could see you now.
Hey, you got this, Dad. I mean, come on, you saved Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure that makes you an official superhero.
A superhero. Or maybe I'm just a guy who doesn't give up.
Come on, honey.
If you had to eat a Star Wars alien, which would you eat? Mon calamari, obviously.
Welcome, everyone.
Give me some Akbar.
Before I hand it off to Mayor Osborn, I'd just like to say a few words.
So?
I think this gang war may finally be over.
Like over?
I mean, there's some loose ends still to be tied up, but...
Loose ends.
Well, a truck pulled away from the scene from a company called Consolidated Shipping. Something's not right about it. I just don't know what.
Well, maybe after this we can grab some coffee. Figure it out together.
Yeah.
Where?
Well, thanks, Jim.
Nico
I
caps.
said it better myself, but I'll try. We all know that Officer Davis is a hero.
But, instead of coffee, maybe we could have dinner instead. I could come over, I'll cook.
Oh.
Or we could, meet at a totally neutral location for a completely normal meal, cooked by professionals.
For acts of extraordinary bravery, above and beyond the call of duty, it is my privilege to present Officer Jefferson Davis with the Department Medal of Honor.
Phone call, sir.
Kind of in the middle of something here, Jim.
Sounds urgent, sir.
Fine. Congratulations, sir.
It's not wonderful, but it is known as one. Nor is it J.K. Simmons.
Thank you.
Just kidding, Simmons.
I share this honor with my family.
That's a
My
copy.
wife Rio and my son Miles. Without their support, I couldn't do what I do.
Yes?
I've worked many years for this moment.
Who is this?
Over the coming days, your company, your city, and everything you care about will be destroyed. People will beg you for help, but you won't be able to save them.
Listen, jackass. I get threats like this twice a week. Why don't you grow a pair and tell me what you want?
To watch you suffer.
Did you guys spot him just then? Oh, the poor deputy mayor.
Get down!
Yeah.
Miles! Miles! Are you okay?
Please let me know, guys, if your Peters are tingling.
Miles! Miles! Peter! Come on, Peter.
If it tingles for more than 4 hours at a time, call the doctor. Rebecca, your Peter is not your wing wang. It's your Peter.
Miles!
Peter is not your wingman.
Thank God. Can you hear me, baby? Can you hear me? Peter? Squeeze my hand if you can hear me. Stay here. I'm going to find your father.
Oh.
Peter, wake up. Come on, say something, please.
It could have been. Could have been my Wing. Obviously, Miles doesn't know these characters, so they're just there.
Mom!
Keep watching, Richard.
Crazy. Over there.
Keep watching.
Mom?
Keep in mind, this is Insomniac Spider-Man. It's like Rocksteady's Arkham games for Batman. Like, it's heavily based on the comics, but it goes its own. It goes its own way.
Hurry!
That's why Doc Ock's not Doc Ock, and why Osborn's not the Goblin. He's the Mayor of New York. There's other stuff. I must have a new computer with Curry's credit equivalent, so I'm impatient waiting for it to arrive. Nice! Something to do and look forward to during all this.
Are you okay? Nice going, kid. Are you okay?
Yeah. Are you okay?
I'm alright, Mom. I'm alright. You sure you're okay?
Yes, I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright.
Yeah, we're hopefully waiting on a payout of money soon, because we were meant to be going on holiday a month from now, and it's been cancelled, but they're looking at giving us like vouchers to buy a new holiday, but we just want the money back right now. I'm freelance, need the money. Ace of Nitro with an i5. Is that an i5 processor?
It's alive. I know it. He was right there. What the hell?
Money is definitely more useful at this point in time.
Where do you think you're going?
Mm-hmm. That's not bad at all, actually.
这边没有问题，这边好像有声音。看看讲台那里有没有活人。还有谁听到了吗？没动静，接着找。
Find a way around these guys. Can't cross yet. Okay.
什么？或许我刚刚听到东西。
Quick, Miles, come on. Quiet, dude, be quiet. Who's feeling tense? Who's feeling tense for Miles? Spoopy, innit? Suddenly, like MJ in the museum the other night.
Gotta help him.
Suddenly we are playing as someone who does not have superpowers.
I got you, Dad.
I think this is a great interpretation of the demons. If you've read the Dan Slott run, Spider-Man Brain Trust run.
Leave.
Oh. Oh shit!
Dad.
If you know the Spidey Brain Trust run and Dan Slott run, you are aware of Martin Lee.
Dad. Dad, no.
And his alternate personality, which we'll be learning more about as we go. That is very twisty. Dan Slott was a consultant on the game. It's based very heavily on his run. He has written a Spider-Man computer game. He wrote Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, which led into the creation of the Spider-Verse storyline in the comics he did several years later, which of course then led to the film. Palpatine's behind it all. The dead speak! 1 week later, says the caption beneath me and my obnoxious face. Palpatine's behind it all. I don't think they've ever done a Mr. Negative action figure. I'd love one, because I do get the Spidey villains. Yeah, he might have done some writing on it, but he didn't write it as far as I know. But he definitely was in there because it's based so heavily on his era. It's very heavy on story, Richard. This game is one of the games that's kind of finally turned games companies around again to thinking that, oh yeah, people do enjoy single player experiences. It was this, Horizon Zero Dawn, and God of War. Because we all grew up playing games like this, where it's a story and you get really involved in it. And unfortunately, games companies have been focusing too much on multiplayers and first-person shooters for years.
Look,
this and a few others have finally started to make them realise people want stories.
I just
we
want
do.
to say, I know what you're going through. That's what you were gonna say, right? Or it all gets easier with time. Or don't worry. It's part of God's plan. I'm sorry. I was just trying to help. I know.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him.
R.I.P. His name is Jeff. Dear.
I'm busy. What's up?
Have you started looking for Martin Lee yet?
No, I told you I can't start a manhunt based on a hunch from Spider-Man.
Unbelievable,
But I'm
Jeff.
telling you, he's the guy.
Get me some solid evidence and we'll talk.
Solid evidence. Right.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, so what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I screwed up, and that kid lost his father.
I know you too well to say you should give yourself a break. What about the police? Do they have any leads on Lee?
They're not even looking for him. Even Yuri doesn't believe me.
Then it's up to us to find him. I've been doing some research. Go to this address. Martin Lee bought a controlling interest in this recycling.
Thank you very much, Adam.
You think he's hiding out there?
Maybe. We know he's not at Feast. If he's
We
not
saw
at
him
the
at the
recycling
site.
center, maybe you'll find some evidence as to where he
Remember
might
early
be.
on when I was like, dude,
Yeah.
did you see him? It's because
Good
you
work,
could see
MJ.
Lee.
I'll let you know what I find.
Oh, one more thing. I talked with a detective about questioning the arrested demons. They're all claiming Martin Lee has the power to, quote, corrupt people.
Corrupt? What does that mean?
They say it's sort of like mind control. It brings out the negative part of you. Makes you do things you wouldn't normally do.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
This coming from a guy who can run up walls.
I have actually lost Ben's grave. Where is Ben's grave? How long stream be going for? About another hour from now. I'm trying to find Ben's grave. I've bloody lost it. That's a crime. We'll go another time. Yeah, like from the shocker thing when the guard let him out, they had glowing eyes and couldn't recall why they did it.
Today is
I'm losing them.
Sorry, Jameson. We'll listen to your podcast in a minute.
Nothing like a leisurely Sunday chase through the city, right, guys?
Peter's still alive.
Fellas, come on. No turn signals? Gonna have to write you up.
Sorry, just catching up on the chat. It's lovely to see you, Adam. Bless your eyes. Leather Man Controller is Peter's still alive. Yeah, Peter's still kicking. He was just taken out by the debris in the explosion. Oh, love that animation.
Demons are toast. They primed a bomb in the truck. Gotta disable it. Just like that movie with the bomb on the bus. What was it called? Fastness, super quick. Nah, that wasn't it.
Alright, jeez, dude. So what was that glowing green area? Oh no. Let's go catch a pigeon, see if it'll cheer Spider-Man up slightly. So yeah, Jefferson is dead. Killed in the explosion, saving other people's lives.
Oh, come back, little birdie!
There we go. Are Spider people like Slayers from Buffy? No. What do you think of Batman Beyond? The cartoon? Loved it! It was amazing. Peter's showing his age there. Well, I don't know. He's not old enough to remember Speed, but he's old enough to vaguely recall it. Catch the Pigeon. This is basically Catch the Pigeon, Adam. That is what we're playing at this point. Spider Pigeon. Catch the Pigeon.
All units. Officers are engaged in an active shootout with demons.
I'm sorry. Is that Rhino Graffiti? It bloody is. Those just tuning in and familiar with the game, we've just lost Jefferson Davis in the explosion. The demons are raging, and Peter knows that Martin Lee's behind it all. Palpatine's behind it all.
Hold tight, officers. The web-swinging cavalry's here.
How far through the game do you reckon you are, roughly? I can show you. We are campaign progress 44%. That's not including the side missions, so we're probably about a third of the way through the story itself. So that is counting side missions, sorry. Still got a while to go. We're not finishing anytime soon, and that's not counting the DLC either. The epilogue, the 9-ish hours of epilogue that we've got. Do you reckon you speedrun this game? It's possible, but you won't be able to get all the side quests done, really. You'd have to speedrun it just for the story. And even that would still take a few hours. Because whenever you get to like the MJ or Miles portions, of course it slows down. It has to be done at a pace.
They think that's it. Everyone okay?
So we've got 2 DLC to play. They're worth going back to play. Absolutely, Adam. They are wonderful. Hello, the new viewers, by the way. Give us a follow, give us a host. I'd appreciate any support you can give because I am pushing for partner when we're so close. Grand Central's the midpoint. Yeah, sort of. That's pre-raft, isn't it?
Felicia's keeping busy. But I'm catching up. Let's see where she hit this time.
Controller's not vibrating. Ooh, this is a tough one. There we go.
Found you.
If I had Black Cat graffiti
Van Lunt's place.
into the Pizzaverse.
The place is full of one-of-a-kind valuables. She must be working for someone. Otherwise, why not just steal cash?
Black Cat graffiti there. Brilliant. And we've got an Osborne lab. We could hit that since it's right behind us. Parkour! Peter Parkour. Oh, do you mean Into the Spider-Verse itself? Yes. You said Pizzaverse, so I was like, is it a parody?
Situation involving a civilian bus. Witness reported location as Sugar Hill.
Where? Oh, okay. Nah, go on, let's get this task done. These crimes reload. I want to get some skill points in because the game's about to get tough! Oh, right, it's YouTube poop. No worries. You get a lot of game for your money, you really do, Rebecca. And I bought it on release, so I paid the most for it. But right now you can get the Game of the Year edition on the PlayStation Store for like 20 quid. That's this and all the DLC and all the bonus suits and stuff, so it's worth doing.
Designed to monitor the pressure in specific buildings. Help me show Oscorp it's worth the cost. Please.
Harry's really invested in
Harry.
preserving his mother's legacy.
Yeah, he
Who
is.
can blame him? There's been a sharp rise in the pressure in some nearby buildings. The problem seems to be caused by faulty regulators. I've got to break them off before the pressure gets too high. And the building explodes.
Wow.
The city will replace the regulators I break. There's no time to do this the polite way.
If I remember correctly, this one's a little tricksy.
Luckily, the regulators are on the exterior. A well-placed web shot should take them out.
It's just hard to find the bastards. Ugh.
What do you bet Jameson's gonna lead his show tomorrow with a Spider-Man vandalizes building story?
Come on, Spidey. Go on, back out. Come on, lad. Oh my god. As you can see, it's a little tricksy, this one. Oh god, I hate this one. I hate this one so much. Ah, God's sake. You can't just gotta go swinging around and hope for the best.
Can't leave any of them. Just takes one to cause a blast. Too many people in these buildings.
Shoot.
No time to evacuate. It's up to me.
We too far? Like, what's the... God, I hate this. I hate this one. 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 So there is one there.
Wrecking these won't cause any serious problems. The city can fix them easily.
Ah, Christ alive. Right, so you've got to get closer, I guess? That's a damn specific time, Richard, but fair enough. But I like specificity. Oh god.
Okay, better head to the roof and make sure the pressure's vented properly.
God. What was that about? That is my least favourite one of those. Good God.
Nary a peep from my spider sense. Everyone's safe. I better get out of here.
Oh, fair enough.
Asked me to pay for all this.
He just ran out of webbing. Typical Parker look. There's a photo op down here. I wonder what it is. Oh, this is a fun one.
You okay?
This is a big location in the DLC. This is a supervillain location. This is the bar with no name. It's where supervillains go to drink. It's like a parlayed area. Now, what is green there? See it saying green on the map?
Ha! A pigeon.
Ah.
Chase is on. This pigeon knows the city better than I do.
Ah, come on, get the bloody pigeon, Pete.
Hey, we're running another piece on Jefferson Davis, and it made me wonder, how's his son Miles doing?
Not good. I've been there. The loss is all you can think about.
He needs something to do outside of school. Maybe a part-time job?
It's not a bad idea. But it has to be the right job. Something that makes him feel useful, like what he's doing matters.
Oh, thank God.
How do you think you just described feet?
I see what you're saying. So you're saying the How It Should Have Ended Villain Pub is canon. It's based on the Bar with No Name from Marvel. The Water Tower one is tough, actually. You're right. Then I'm having a beer with Shocker. That'd be a shocker. Hey! So we've got a couple of side missions up here now. Internet Famous. Is that the first Screwball one? She's annoying, but so satisfying when you finally beat her. Spider-Men. That's a fun side mission. Try spinning. That's a good trick. Tell you what, let's do a fist hideout. Disarm 5 enemies. Perform 10 air launch attacks. Let's get this done.
Yuri, I'm looking at a Fisk site where there's a lot of people, but not much work getting done.
The Screwball stuff is super satisfying when you actually defeat her. It
turn over
is
some rocks.
tough, though. She's also written to be irritating. She's like the Riddler in the Arkham series. She's been written to be infuriating. Look out! Here comes the Spider-Man.
Ready for it now. I see him.
Oh god. I can't use I was written that way as an excuse, unfortunately. Ian, don't be so hard on yourself. Boom, boom, boom. Stay away from his gadgets, did you just say?
Where are those idiots? Yo, get some more guns. Spider-Man.
Oh god, that's satisfying.
Latecomers! That's a lot of tardy slips I'm gonna have to write!
You got this! Back him down! This will have our ass if we don't take him down!
Oh god, sorry, I'm enjoying the combat here, and I hope you guys are too. I'm just enjoying beating up on the bad guys. Let's pretend the bad guys are people purposely having house parties during coronavirus.
Spider-Man, my sources say they're running exotic weapons out of that location. Explosives, rocket launchers.
Fisk does manage to get stuff you don't see outside the military.
That needs to stay off the streets, by any means necessary.
Come on! That's not fair!
Sorry, not doing their exercise or essential shopping. Exactly. They're not wearing masks or keeping social distancing.
He can't take us all! You don't mess with the kid.
Reinforcements! You know there's different types of reinforcing. You could just say great job a lot.
Come on, bring him down already!
Oh god, that's satisfying. Do we think Peter plays Billie Eilish bad guy when he's beating up bad guys? Oh, he's absolutely singing it.
Let him win! Fire in the hole! Have some of this!
Sorry, the combat's getting a bit intense.
I can't punch him if he's in the air!
More of them! It's kind of touching how badly you guys want to join your boss in jail.
Why won't you die?
Well, don't you people ever die? Channeling Toad from X-Men there. Spidey's secret ground fighting playlist. What's on Spidey's playlist, we think? Spidey's got a Spotify. What's on his playlist? You think Billy Irish? Who's Billy Irish?
You got this covered!
Damn, it's everybody. The Rocky theme, maybe. Britney, absolutely Britney. Pizza time. you think he's aware of his own meme?
Weapons all wrapped up like Christmas morning.
Spidey's a top 40 guy. I reckon that too. He's not got the time to develop his own individual specific taste, so he's absolutely just listening to compilations. Did alright there. And there's a research station behind us. So let's kill that off the to-do list. You watch a crime kick in as we do it. All units. Does the Spider-Man theme song exist in universe? These are the important questions. Iron Man, Black Sabbath. Probably.
Explosion when we were kids? Well, that's what Mom built this station to prevent. It monitors the pressure in the pipes and pinpoints trouble spots.
There's a dangerous pressure buildup happening now. I've got to do something about it fast. Oscorp's satellites take seismic images of what's under the streets. If I hit the ground hard enough in the right spots, they can show me the high pressure points. Pressure like this usually means clogged release valves. Once I find them, I should be able to jar the clogs loose with another ground pound. Got my lenses tuned to the research station.
Okay.
High pressure will show up red, normal is blue. Okay, time to move. I've got to drop onto the street hard to generate enough force. Found a trouble spot. Did it! But that's not the only danger zone. I need to locate the other pressure points. Better hit the ground somewhere else to get a reading. I don't have much time. If Oscorp was actually using Harry's station, they'd have found the problem before it got this bad.
Okay.
Of course, if there is an explosion, they'll blame it on Harry.
Come on, Spidey, Jesus. Spider Jesus! Did that do it? It did. Good.
But we're not out of the woods yet. Gotta hurry.
God, here we go. Hey, Jake O'Reilly. How you diddling? So it's further ahead that way, so we need to head to our right. He's not getting as much airtime as he normally could in this area. Oh god, so again it's to our right. Just look natural. Just look natural around the creepy crawly man in the spandex. Oh!
Always helps to take the pressure off. It was that easy for life in general. Harry's station prevented a major explosion. They can't justify closing it down now. Not a bad day's work.
What is that marker? Oh, we accidentally sent a marker. I was like, why is there a marker there? I don't understand. Let's hit that research station up. Let's get rid of the research stations in this area, see if we can't help ourselves out a little. Also, let's double check there hasn't been some kind of double headline happening. Hey, folks. There hasn't. Thank God. Are we ready to ohm for Spider-Man, folks? Send him toward his way. Getting rid of another research station. Does Harry actually appear in person in the game? You'll have to wait and see. He's currently away in Europe, unquote. So you'll have to wait and see. But we're hearing his voice. Oh, shoot! Damn. It's great because with the subtitles on you can see what they're saying. It's like, he's just a man! He's one man! Take him down!
Definitely not loving that demons are targeting me now thing.
Yeah, me neither, Peter. Research station time, son! Bellatrix, this mission's called. Visibly shaken. Okay. Let's find out what this is about. Go! It's loud! Who's just joined, like in the last 20 minutes, by the way? The numbers have been going up and down like a bride's nightie. Oh, it's a nighttime mission. Oh, it's a nighttime mission. Oh, it's a nighttime mission. It's a mission for the night times.
This station may be safe, because it's helping test an Oscorp military application, cloaking tech. But I don't love using armed drones to test in. Someone might get hurt.
Not if
That's
I'm the
risky.
one who tests it. Let's see if I can integrate the cloaking tech with my suit.
Taking us on another walk, eh?
Success!
What the hell?
Energy field interferes with my web gadgets. Not exactly a keeper. Uh-oh. Those armed drones are malfunctioning. They're dangerous, and the self-destruct signal's not working from here. But cloaked, I can get close enough to trigger the destruct mechanism. That drone didn't go far. I'll download its data before I wreck it, so they can ID the problem. Okay, I need to get within 10 meters of the drone to stop it. And I'll need to be close.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Now I've got to go visible again so I can swing to the others.
Spread the word, folks. We are going to Jackbox from 11. Damn it. Okay, hang on. This is Trixie. Who'll be joining us for some 11 o'clock Jackbox?
Boom! Sorry, drone, but your data lives on.
She will be, by Jingo.
Better you than me. Didn't see it coming, did you?
Oh, damn it. Shoot. Literally, it shot me. Bollocks. Where is it? Where's it gone? Oh, here. Damn it. How's the knitting coming along? You can ask yourself tonight, see what project she's working on.
I'm always breaking stuff. Another one bites the dust. Scratch one drum.
So in case you're wondering why this is Trixie, the spider powers don't work whilst we're invisible.
Are these armed drones even legal? Stealth Spidey strikes again.
Right.
Stealth mode was fun.
God, that's so
but it's
tricksy.
worth losing my webs over. Hopefully, Oscorp will figure out armed drones in Manhattan are not a good idea. But I'm not holding my breath. Now they've got the data they need. And the stealth tech is promising, even if it needs work. I think Harry's station is safe. And if they ever work the bugs out, maybe I'll whip myself up a stealth suit.
Oh, I accidentally let one of my drones out. I was well confused then. Whew! Whew! That was tricksy, like a hobbit's. Foreshadowing? Perhaps, but not for this game. Alas, earwax. 1 second. There we go. Right. Get to the side mission later for shits and the giggles. Got a couple side missions actually. But you guys want to see a little bit more story before we wrap up, right? So this is called Dual Purpose. So let's take a shortcut downtown. What does Stewie think of all of this? Stewie? Ah, look! It's a Spider-Man impersonator! Wearing a Maguire-esque suit. He'll be back in a side mission. I love the idea of him talking to like a Times Square version of himself. Let's grab that landmark, shall we? On the way. University campus. Stewie Griffin? I wouldn't know. You cheeky mare. I'll give you one. Which one do you want? Series 1 Stewie or Series 6 onwards Stewie?
1079. Just got a tip on a bomb.
God, how much I love photography.
Officer, please proceed to Hamilton Heights.
Friends, today we have a very special...
Series 6 Stewie, where he doesn't care anymore. His voice is all floaty. Wait, hang on. I'm sorry, was that a Kingpin thug? Problem is, they don't appear on the map. Series 6 Stewie. They says things like Brian and all that good shit. Right, hang on. There's some demons on that rooftop.
Not again. Not on my watch.
Is that all of them?
Safe to disarm the primary device.
Okay, lots of demons. Just a throwing people over here.
This is wired too.
Shoot. Okay. 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 Here we go. 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 Doesn't make any sense. There we go. That's better. Okay, so it needs to add up to 6. No, not up to 6. What? Can't up to 6. Because it has to. Okay. Oh no! What am I doing? This isn't right. Cancel that one for starters.
That did it.
Okay, there we go. Didn't get paid this time.
One down.
Exactly, no bounty.
Bombs are on a timer though. Gotta hurry to disarm them.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? There we go.
Thanks for that, Spider-Man.
You got it, officer. Always ready to do my part.
Good God. Did not expect to do that on the way. Right. Back in this area of town. That's how far it took us. Spider-Man just knocks people off the roof for fun.
Ha! A pigeon! Come on! It's a fast one!
Come on, Spidey, what are you doing? I've got to say, for the most part, the camera in this game is not a burden, but occasionally you just get little shots like that where you're like, what's going on? Come on. Come on, pigeon.
Okay.
There we ready go. Okay.
Oh, Spider-Man, you're a prince. Just found Vanessa in the law.
I love these names. Is Sandra happy to see them back?
Well, actually, she's not with us anymore.
Oh, shoot.
Cancer, you know.
Howard, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Life's for living, not moping. First thing she told me after the diagnosis. Gotta remind myself of that every now and again. Keep looking, will you?
No,
Finding the rest
that
of
man.
these birds would really mean a lot. Thanks, Spider-Man.
God, missed her again.
Bet you're wondering why I'm back in the game. Straight and narrow just got boring. My target number's 50 million. Nice round number, don't you think?
Love you, Felicia.
But if you catch me before I hit my goal, I'll give it all back and go straight.
Fat
My
chance.
future's in your hands, Spider.
Honeymoon? All this cat and spider graffiti, it's hilarious. Da-da-da-da-da. Can we fast travel to the... we can fast travel to the laboratories we've solved! I'm disappointed in the lack of whales. I want more whales in my game. I want more whales in my game. Bring me whales. Bring me Cool Whip. Pie tastes better with Cool Whip. What? Hi, I'm Chris, and my brain is breaking. Who's been here since the top of the stream? We have at this point. It's worrying, isn't it?
Felicia's close to her goal. I've got to put an end to this, and fast. This
We're
area is
in.
full of Wall Street guys. Target-rich environment.
It's a wider net than before. Oh, indeed. To crack down on Felicia's crimes. Dipped out for the plot-heavy stuff and around time for throwing people off buildings. It's purposely trying to throw us off this time with the shiny little pieces that are not the ones we need. Felicia's greed. Street level.
She's obviously familiar with these places. And that gives me an idea how to catch her.
Before we carry on, we're just going to take a little minute, my lovelies, and have a listen to the JJ things that we didn't hear because the game got in the bloody way. So,
A helicopter fight gleaming streets on which it could have crashed at any moment in a blazing rotor-chopping fireball of doom. Still think the webhead's protecting people like you, caller?
Well, he stopped them, and he made sure the helicopter didn't land on anyone. So, it seems to me he did the right thing.
Right thing? The right thing would be to call the professionals. My son serves proudly in the Air Force. He's logged thousands of hours of flight time and years of training in protecting our homeland. But he's not good enough?
Well, of course he is, but he wasn't there. Spider-Man was.
Because that's how he wanted it! God forbid he share the spotlight with anyone! That's it. I'm done pointing out the obvious. Let's go to commercials. I need a double aspirin with an antacid chaser. Now!
Next one of the three we missed.
Today is a day for somber reflection. For mourning and honoring fallen heroes like Jefferson Davis. But it's also a day to vow never again. It stops here. Some people say I blame
Never meet him, unfortunately.
Well, I don't blame him for the bombing. That cowardly act is squarely the responsibility of whoever committed it. But if we're going to keep New York safe, we can no longer tolerate the kind of lawlessness Spider-Man and his ilk represent. This is our city. By God, we're back.
Okay, there we go. Let's put in the chat box word out for later. 11 p.m. And last JJ thing we haven't heard yet.
Today we have a very special caller, breaking important news right here, because where else? Mayor Osborn, thanks for calling in.
No, thank you, Jonah. When you were publishing the Bugle, you were always fair to me. Tough, sure, but fair.
Well, that's my job, Mr. Mayor. All I have is my integrity, and I won't compromise it for anyone. Now, what's this crucial breaking news you're revealing for the first time anywhere on my show?
Well, after the brutal, cowardly City Hall bombing that almost claimed my life, it's clear our understaffed police department needs help. And I want to reassure the people of New York that I am providing it.
Aha! I said it! You all heard me say we needed this. Are you using my idea of bringing in cops from Lake Placid?
Ah, no. Though that was a fine idea. No, this would be a security contractor, much like the ones our military uses to assist our troops overseas. I can't name it until the contracts are signed, but their qualifications are impeccable.
Well, that sounds terrific, Mr. Mayor. Though, of course,
If you've been paying attention, you'll notice a certain country's been mentioned a lot.
Until I have all the facts.
I'd expect nothing less. And let me stress, this is in no way replacing our brave officers of the law, just augmenting them in a way that cuts through the red tape and gets results.
And results are what we want. You know, I'm glad you're here, so I can share my theory on how Spider-Man may well be working with the demons.
And a fascinating theory it is, I'm sure. But my doctors are advising me to get some rest now, so if you don't mind.
Oh, of course. Thank you for calling in, Mr. Mayor. My lines are open for you anytime. Jared, did you hear? Tough, but fair! That's our new slogan. I don't care who else is using it. Don't care.
So, he's on the rampage still. Let's see, can we buy some new skills? What points we got? Just one skill point available, so let's try and get rid of some of the remaining one-pointers. Like, press X during a roll after landing to launch back into the air. Handy for traversing. Let's take that. Gadgets, what can we upgrade? We can upgrade the web bomb. Increased gadget capacity! And, oh, we've also upgraded the impact webbing. Beautiful, beautiful. And as for the suits, oh, we have something new, so let's see. Reduce incoming bullet damage, increases XP from defeating enemies. Increases the amount you were healed from focus. Let's keep those top two. Is he never not on the rampage? Very true. He should really keep an eye on his blood pressure. Increased damage when your health is above 100. Slow time after a perfect dodge. No, I think I'm happy with the augments we've got currently. Oh. Now we're right on the story point. Shall we hit it? Should we do this? Let's do it. Here we go, folks. Don't feel sorry for his doctor. It's America. He's probably paying them a lot of money.
MJ's hunch was right. Place is crawling with demons.
Oh dear. And also pigeons on that railing.
These guys out
Do
and
it.
have a look around.
Got two there. Could separate them. That would be wonderful. Do you know, since we're snooping... Night Monkey! That popular vigilante. Night Monkey. Two there. Big brutey boy here. And there's one more bugger around here somewhere. Where is he? He's over that way now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, SSG. Are you a newcomer here? If you want to drop us a follow, you can catch me more Spidey. Because I'm going to be playing a shed load more Spidey this week. Playing through the story for people who've never seen it before. Night Monkey's always worth a laugh.
High security lock. They use these on banks, not recycling centers. Maybe if I can find where it gets its power from.
Oh, the old electric webbing, eh?
Yeah. Looks like I could override the circuit. Need my electric webs. Well, that did something. It looks like the circuits need a little more juice.
Yo, Boo! Boo! Oh.
Gotta find a junction box. There. Looks like the circuit's still stable.
One second, folks.
There's another junction box close by.
That was weird. Came through the laptop then.
Gotcha. Almost there. One more box should do it.
That's weird. The sound's doubling up out of my laptop. That was really strange. Camera's still on, yeah. Split second, folks. Second, folks. What? Sorry about that, guys. Right, let's continue. Oh, per favore. Would that have been an attack? Well, that's a good one. We could use that in the future because I know this is one of the Kingpin sites. Who's still here? Who's still here? Oh, still here, huh? Oh, here's one we didn't do. There we are. Rebecca, hello. Good day to you. Good day.
That's it.
Chewy Moore! It's Princess Sword. Hello. Just walking. Shane home. Hello there. Hello. SSG, you still here? Whilst we night monkey our way around this place.
Oh man, guns from Fisk's armory.
Yep. Yep, we're at this stage.
Truck bombs? This is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Telling me, Pete. Pete.
Explosives from Fisk's construction site. Lots of high-tech equipment. Maybe later I can recycle this stuff into some weapons of my own.
Thief.
These must be where they're planning to attack. Wait. These are Osborn campaign offices.
Yep.
This wasn't a gang war. The demons were stealing from Fisk to go after Mayor Osborn.
Hey, did you find Lee?
No, but you were right. Lee's using this place as a front for the demons. Bomb-making, gun-running.
Oh my god.
And it looks like they're planning another attack. This time on Norman Osborn's campaign offices.
Mm-hmm. They must have some kind of beef with Norman Osborn.
I found an address here.
Oh yeah.
It's their staging area.
Quite like it.
If I hurry, I might be able to stop them.
Be careful.
Well, guys, we're gonna get there super quick.
Yuri, it's me.
Make it quick. I'm busy getting yelled at by my boss.
Martin Lee and the demons are planning another attack, this time on Norman Osborn's campaign offices.
Are you sure? We've had a lot of false leads in the past week.
Trust me on this one. I'm sending you the address of a recycling center. You'll find all the evidence there.
Got it. I'll get those campaign offices evacuated. But if you're wrong about this, you're gonna help me find a new job.
Here we go. It's quite a way away. We're in mission territory, so we cannot fast travel. We're closing distance, though. So who's joining us for Jackbox at 11 PM? Let me know, so we know how many to expect from the start. Playing some classic Jackbox Party Pack 1 for this one. Rebecca will be there! Swad will be present. Beautiful, because that's your name. Your name's Will. So it will be.
A lot of guys. I should try to do this quietly, but also with style.
Should we stay Night Monkey or should we change up the costume? Because this sequence has some heavy VT stuff in it. It'd be nice to see another costume in action. Just the two of you. Just the two of us, apparently. This calls in Spider Bro. I do like the Spider Bro bonus. It's quite fun. Spider Bro, in case you're wondering, is a Spider-Man drone that's just way more active. But we shan't be using it, because the Focus one is a much better combat thing to use. Chewy Moore will be here as well. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's have the Maguire suit for this sequence. It's a damn fine looking costume. The trip mine! Oh, I love the trip mine! I love the trip mine.
I found at the recycling center.
This is one of my favourite gadgets in this game. We need more challenge tokens to upgrade it. Watch this bad boy. If you've never seen it before,
Love using bad guys' own weapons
this is
against
beautiful.
Them.
What's this? Love love the trip mine! Is the gingerbread helping with the food poisoning? I'd assume so. Nothing seems to have happened to me while I've been sat here. Love the trip mine so bloody much. Oh, that would have hurt. You haven't had to run to the toilet, which is good. True.
Sleep it off.
Right, we got some snipery folk up there. Sorry, pigeons. So, we need to get rid of them snipers if we want a better chance at doing anything, really. Right, is the trip mine... No, the trip mine's not loaded yet, because those two guys down there... One of my favourite takedowns is taking two people down at the same time with the trip mine. Poor pigeons. Oh, the pigeons are fine. They're used to Spidey by now, surely. Okay. No response from Unit 4. Someone check in, the subtitles are saying. Good Sky, boys. Damn it! That's right, Richard. Needs must, my friend. Oh, indeed. The sequence looks good in the Raimi suit, though, right? Swinging around like Maguire.
He's not out here. Better check inside. They have bases all around the city.
Mm-hmm. So they're like the Kingpin sections, guys, but pretty brutal.
What else can I find around here?
Gets tougher and tougher. So we've got a lot more side bases to take down.
Huh. Invoice from an auto shop. Pale Horse Rides. That's one expensive tune-up. This is bigger than I thought. Looks like the demons have an army.
Here we go. These guys are my least favourite. Actually, no, they're the second least favourite enemies in the game. The jetpack guys. Jetpack boys from later are worse.
As if one deadly glowing whip wasn't enough.
Ugh.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it was definitely not this.
Whippy boys.
Hey, MJ. I think I stopped the demon's attack on Osborn's campaign offices.
Nice. Did you find Lee?
No, but I found something we should look into. A place called Pale Horse Ride.
Sounds familiar. I'll check it out and get back to you.
Oh god. Kingpin is the Blind One's villain, right? I think his name is Daredevil. Yeah, a Kingpin's a Spider-Man villain and a Daredevil villain, yes. Oh god, I hate the whip guys so much. Oh god.
We're descending to location. There's another one.
Here we come. Another one!
Safety's off.
Well, this is new.
No. This one's mine. All right. I'm executing this son of a...
Hey! That's not how we do things downtown!
Sable, you're right, Shane.
Code SM1.
Whoa! Before we do this, who the hell are you guys?
Code SM1. Code SM1. Holding for orders. Copy Code SM1. I have a visual. Hold for Silverburn.
Here she damn comes. Which is why wearing the Maguire suit for this is a lot of fun. Because it makes it look like we're in some kind of Spider-Man 4.
Entrance. Solid 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Release him. He works with us.
Yuri, explanation,
not that
please?
Sable.
This is Silver Sablinova, head of Sable International, a private security force. Paid for by Mayor Osborn.
Oh, the mayor has a pet army now?
Next time you get in my way, I will not be so gentle.
Go. We'll talk later.
Oof.
Hey, sorry about that Sable thing. I should have told you earlier, but it all happened so fast.
Van's gone.
It's okay. We're still best buds.
We're not best buds.
Well, that took a dark turn.
Anyway, Sable has the mayor's ear and unchecked authority. We've searched that address you gave me, found plenty of evidence of a bomb plot, but nothing that leads back to Martin Lee.
I'm working on that. Hey, MJ.
Hey, so I dredged up some records on Martin Lee's other business holdings. He's got places all over the city.
Huh. The locations line up with a map I found at that shipping business. I'll check them out.
Let me know what you find at each one, and I'll work on building a case.
You got it. I'm headed to Lee's office at Feast to see if I can learn more about why he's doing this, and what he's got planned next.
Okay, say hi to May for me. Wait, you don't think she's in danger, do you?
No. Lee's only got one target on his mind. Norman Osborn.
Yep. Okay. So not too far off there. Is there anything we can hit along the way? No, not really. What landmark things have we not done? Mostly uptown. Do you know what? First, let's see if we can get some extra gadget stuff from Oscorp? Octavius Industries things. And then we'll wrap up shortly so I can go make tea and have some downtime before I stream at 11 PM. We're at the Jackbox stream. Hold Patreon down. Ha cha cha cha. Second. I'm gonna make like a sort of an impromptu stir fry thing that I make. Soft noodles, but of course like noodles go off quick, and we bought them 3 days ago, so I need to hurry up and make that shiz. And then tomorrow I'm making that that mac and cheese fish thing that we wanted to do for ages, which you can find the recipe for as a moment on my Instagram, whatever it's called. The bits on when you go on someone's Instagram page, you can watch stories back. I'm just in your jacket pocket. Jacket pocket. A jacket pocket. Boo! So Ox whiteboard is still pretty basic right now. Okay. My room still pretty basic right about now, you know what I'm saying? This is still the slogan. Did you breadcrumb topping with your mac and cheese? No, not with this one. No. Here we go.
Cool.
I'm claustrophobic.
Controller for the micro cables.
Where'd that come from? Oh, like being in a pocket. I was like, bloody hell, you alright? Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! This is not a dance. I'm begging for help. I'm screaming for help. Please come let me out. I'm dying slowly in a vat in the garage. I just came up with that myself. Hey, claustrophobic, I'm Dad. You're my dad. Boogie, woogie, woogie. So we need to get to 4. So we have 2 greenies. Okay. There we go.
These things are awesome. So much more versatile. Simple AI that'll improve the prosthetics functionality over time. Welcome to the future.
Oh, all that mac and cheese a few days ago. Bit of Worcestershire sauce and English mustard like the cheese sauce. God tier. When you serve up a mac and cheese dish, pop it, like have the oven on low, and as soon as you've served it up into the bowls or on the plates, just pop those bowls of plates back under with a sprinkling of cheese on top, because then you get that like little crispy layer at the top. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's beautiful, my friends. That's beautiful. But yeah, I'll be making that tomorrow. Okay, so we're up to a 6. We need to get down to a 2. Oh, sugar. There we go.
Now the prosthetic has a tiny brain. Doc dove right in with the intracranial interface.
Now the prosthetic is a tiny brain. Sorry about the coughing. Hay fever is a bitch. Hay fever's a bitch. I hate it. It sucks. It can suck about it. When I have baked beans like stone brown sauce. Swad, you monster, and also genius. Brilliant idea, Chris. I was going to do that to make deep fried mac and cheese. Oh. Richard, please. You're making my brain happy. I cannot have this. I cannot have this happy brain. See, what's with that wasted red piece up ahead? Like, you can't access it. So what's the point in it? Huh. Let's just see if we can make this one work. So we already have 3. And we need to make 3. Mac and cheese, it's a beautiful thing. So So we need to make 3. So whatever we add, we've got to subtract. There we go. Mushy peas, but a bit of mint sauce, and if you have gravy, a little bit of that. Whoa! Oh! The red piece is indeed here to confuse us.
Not 100% stable. We need to refine this design.
We can come back to it later. Now, see that there's nothing on the whiteboard. He's got rid of everything he was working on. Wonder why. We get a new suit? The Fear Itself suit. Some skills. We've got 2 points. Let's see what we get by 2 points. Web strike takedown moves that nearby enemies are knocked back. That one is handy. Holds triangle to hurl yanked weapons back at enemies. That is useful. Buying it now. That is one of my favourites. Okay. Let's head back outside. Let's head back outside, huh? Let's head back outside. I gotta head back outside. Maguire Spidey suit. Maguire Spidey suit. Stock pot. My mum reckons it's too salty. My sister loves it. Usually chicken stock with mac and cheese. Is that? Because that could be quite nice. Is that with mac and cheese? Or the mushy peas? Mince. I'm saying words now. Do you know, while we're here, let's investigate Martin Lee's office. Yeah. Although they are part of a storyline, though. They are part of a story. I'm not a fan of Fear Itself. It was around the time when Matt Fraction was like Marvel's like rock star writer. He wrote everything for him, and I read a few of his books, and I was like, I really don't like him. I then grew to like him later when I read his Hawkeye book. His Hawkeye series is incredible. Fear Itself was one of those, and everyone had a different costume. I honestly hate bland macaroni cheese, so I ram a lot of flavour into the sauce. 2 cheeses, chives, English mustard, Worcestershire sauce. See, I drown standard mac and cheese in ketchup.
Get the hell out of me!
Excuse me, pardon me.
Well, this fish one's a different
Sable
story.
International.
Let's see. They're an international security firm, usually hired by governments to end revolutions. Or start them.
The last thing we need is a city full of trigger-happy mercenaries.
Whoa, social media's blowing up. They're setting up checkpoints around the city, doing random stop and frisks. This is crazy.
No, this is Norman Osborn feeling threatened.
Do you know what? I think here's actually a really good place to leave it for today. Guys, thank you for joining me. You said are a monster. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me on this little jaunt through Spidey. We will crack on tomorrow, starting with the investigation of Martin Lee's office. To delve further into the mystery. That'll be tomorrow afternoon at some point, probably around 2 o'clock-ish again, because I'll have to make my mac and cheese dish in the slow cooker at about 12:30, 1 o'clock. Leave it for 4 hours and come back to after the stream. It's like Grandpa in my pocket, but it's Chris and Peter Puck. Does no one do any gardening at Feast? Not in this weather. We shall meet again. Thank you for the thank you for the loves, thank you for the bit, Ian, you beauty! If you guys could host later on, that would help a lot, because 11 PM UK time, we're going to be playing some classic Jackbox. If you don't know how that works, dead simple. Be watching the stream on a laptop or a TV, and have your phone in hand, because you can play along on your phone with the stream. You can play along the games with us. We won't be doing You Don't Know Jack, because obviously there was a delay thing on that, but all the other games, open season. So please join me later, guys, 11 PM for some Jackbox. Until then, I'm going to go off and make some noodles. This stream has been 3 hours long. In fact, we'll stop it dead on 3 hours. In fact, no, sod that. Sod that. If you are sticking around, you just want some background noise at the moment, let's raid a chum of the stream, shall we? So I'll stop my stream, and then we will raid the lovely... Who should we raid today? Inel's on. Play some Animal Crossing. Something light and fun. So we're going to raid Inel. Thank you so much for watching. Love to you all. See you at 11 PM. Let Inel know we're doing Jackbox. Ask if he wants to join in. And I'll see you soon. Ta-ra.